Alright. Let's make sure everything is running. That's good, and that seems to be good. Okay, one more component to the setup, and we're live! Ah, and walking backwards. Hello, travelers of the internet, and welcome back to Guardian Studios. Or if you're new to the channel, then welcome to you. My name is Jgarder1, this is Modded Minecraft Java Edition, and this is Seeker's Realm, the new Guardrania world. Welcome everybody, I hope you are having a good day, or if you're not, I hope that the stream makes your day even better. Excuse me while I step inside where the rain might be a little quieter. There we go. Episode 9 of the YouTube side of the playthrough. This is Modded Minecraft Java Edition, where I've combined a bunch of different mods that I really like, such as Create, Refined Storage, and a few others, to make a very fun mod pack that should have a little bit of something for everybody. There's exploration mods, there are technology mods, storage mods, a couple of new creature mods, and of course, this is Minecraft, so the sky's the limit on how you make use of them. And this pack will eventually get released onto CurseForge for anybody who wants to play around with it themselves. Right now, I'm still beta testing it as we play to make sure that everything in the pack works smoothly together. I just would like to be sure of that before I go putting the pack out and saying, hey, here you go, have at it. Yes, indeed I do, Fonty. I do indeed. Hello to you and to Union. Good to see you guys. That would be an interesting idea for a short, I would say. Yeah, that would be an interesting idea for a short, Union. Every time I jump, I get 1 heart. That would be an interesting idea for a short. Not sure how I would do it as a full video. Anyway, as you guys might have just seen, there's been a bit of stuff happening on the world since the last YouTube stream. I am not only farming a whole bunch of wood types, good grief, I didn't realize I was going to have these many trees all in one spot here. I have been working on something I've been looking forward to having built up, a windmill. Although the fan blades look kind of, I don't want to say they look bad, but they look bad. They do. I mean, look at that. I think I need to knock out the shape and just make them long blades. Yeah, I think that's what I need to do. So, let's go ahead and start building our way up. With our cobble, we can scaffold with this pretty easily since we've got the diamond hammer. If that diamond hammer starts to get weak, I will end up replacing it. Or not replacing it, I will end up putting it away and just go back to using the other stuff for a while. Go ahead and grab these white sails. I don't need these not looking right. And that, the way this was arranged just now was just not working. It did not look right to me. I think part of the problem is that it needed to look a bit more natural curve on both sides, and it just didn't. So maybe if I put these back now, it'll look a little better. I think I might need more sails to really make it look correct. Let's go ahead and sleep for a minute. Funny, Union. Funny. What's even funnier is we may end up having a railroad in this world at some point in the future, because that is a thing with the Create mod. You can do that. Okay. Yeah, I need to make some more sails, because I don't think what we've got is enough for fixing this problem. I want this windmill to look good. I want the windmill blade to look good as it's turning, and it is going to actually turn. That's the beauty of Create. You can actually make a windmill that will really turn and spin around and around, and it will really look good doing that. Ah, I see. Yeah, I've seen a couple of his videos recently, so... Ooh. Okay, that actually looks a little better. That looks a little better. Just adding that one sail made this look a little bit better. I mean, it still doesn't look great, but it does look better. It does look a little better. Have I got the shape consistent with all the sets of sails? No, I do not. I do not. I need to... I think I need to knock out that sail on each of those ones as well. And then just put them in a new spot. I don't know. Again... No, I'm just not sure. I do know one thing. I need scaffolding, because using the, it's weird. We're not getting much bamboo. Why am I not getting much bamboo? Is this thing still running? It is. Okay, there's still bamboo in the farm. I guess it's just not growing very fast anymore. It's kind of sad. I would have expected it to continue growing pretty decently. We were getting good returns on everything else. I kind of thought bamboo was going to be a good one that got good returns too. I guess that's, guess that just shows how much I know. It didn't end up getting anywhere near as good returns as I thought it would. Alright, I want to say this is the recipe for scaffolding. Yep, it is. I'm not the biggest fan of using scaffolding in Java Edition, but maybe I can get it figured out and use it. Hey, Tenzero! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, right about here. Man, scaffolding is weird in the way it behaves on this version of the game. Playing Bedrock Edition for so long, this just feels kind of weird. It feels weird the way it places. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know that there's differences between the versions of the game, but it just feels so off. Wait. What? You can... What? Oh, that is different. Okay. Oh, thank you, Tenzero. Yeah, this is going to be a windmill. Actually, I want to see, how does it look? Arr! Stupid. This is what I mean. After playing Bedrock for so long... After playing Bedrock so long, Java scaffolding behavior is extremely weird. Extremely weird. Thank you for saving my gear. Corpse. Transfer items. again, this is modded Minecraft, guys. This is modded Minecraft, so one of the mods that I have in the mod pack is actually called Quirks, and it makes so that when you die, you will drop everything that you were owning in a corpse. Basically, your body will hit the floor at the spot where you died, and save your place for a little while. It still has the same issue where if you don't find it in time, I think it's still the behavior where if you don't find it in time, it goes bye-bye. But I'm not 100% sure of that, of whether or not that's a fact. But I do know that... And it's not even spinning the right way around! It's not even spinning the right way. I thought it was going to go that way, but it goes the other way. Okay, let me look at the windmill bearing in Ponder and see if it'll tell me how to make it go the other direction. Yes. Huh? How? Oh! What? Oh my... Really? Yeah, I will probably not use scaffolding much in Java. Good night. That is just so weird. There we go. There we go. That's the way I wanted you to spin. That's the way I wanted it to spin. That's the ticket. Much better. Much better. And it's running at full efficiency. It's moving at full power, full peak efficiency. That is fantastic. Okay. Now the only question, I guess, is do I want to change the shape of any part of this thing? I'm just not sure. Do I want to modify it? Let me take a look at the blades. Doop, 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 4. Doop. Okay, it's doop, 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 4. Doop, 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 4. Doop, 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 3. Oh, that's right. This one ended up being shortchanged because I put some of its sails in a different spot to help make it look more normal. Okay, so let's glide down. I love the glider mod. Alright, so I need to make 1, 2, 3, 4 sails. So I need 2 more. I need 2 andesite alloy and 2 wool to make enough sails to finish the thing. I want it to look even. I want the whole fan to be even. And then we can get it spinning and call the windmill complete. Well, after putting on the roof, that is. We still have to put in the roof, and we have to make sure we have room for the elevator that we're going to end up building as part of it to be able to go up and down from the bottom to the top relatively quickly. Which will also make it kind of a lookout spot. It'll make it kind of a lookout tower as well, so... Extra purpose, bonus purpose for our beautiful, beautiful contraption. It will also double as a lookout post. And of course, it's starting to get dark. Of course it is. It's just dark. Okay. I've got one andesite alloy here, so I need to make it a little bit. Do I have? I've got iron ore. I don't want to convert that. Aha! There we are. That's what I need. Do that and this, and there we go. That part, and now we sleep with the sleeping bag. Beautiful thing that it is. I love having the sleeping bag. Makes it so that things can be a lot easier. Okay. So, sails, dupe, and then an extra of each piece, so that we'll get 4 sails. Let's convert the rest of this bamboo to sticks, and I'll just make a mental note that once I'm done with this part, I am not using scaffolding again, if I can avoid it, just because I can't stand it. I can't stand how different it places. I may have to look and see if there's a mod that can make it behave like it does in Bedrock. And then people can just toggle that one on and off for their individual usage of the mod pack, if they want to. Immersive railroading and a tornado mod. I don't know about a tornado mod. I have enough trouble with just normal Minecraft disasters. But Create has its own railroad system to it. Just to throw that out there. And there we go. The windmill is active, full power, full blast. Let's get down from here before I get killed again. Okay, I will admit that is still satisfying. That is satisfying as I don't know what, being able to hear that clicking of all those scaffolding blocks breaking. I'll hold on to scaffolding. Who knows? I might end up having a use for it later. But that's the windmill itself operating, and if we climb up to the top, we should be able to see it is running smooth and steady. Oh, wait a minute. Before I do that, I need to light up this room, because if I don't, I know something's going to spawn in here and catch me on the thing. That is awesome. We've got a working windmill. And we can make it even more satisfying by attaching components to this side of it. That makes things even better. We can get the contraptions really running now. We can get some really good operational contraptions running in this windmill once we have the materials to build them. We can run the power from the windmill down to the ground floor, make the ground floor into a workshop. Kind of gives me, if you know this movie, gives me Chitty Chitty Bang Bang vibes. If you don't know the movie, I recommend it. It's an older one. Got some nice songs in it, too. It would be one that I would highly recommend watching at least once. Maybe I'll do a balcony along this wall out to that wall. That could be interesting. And then the roof will thankfully be able to overhang a little bit, so that's good. This is where the elevator will stop, right around here. Because yes, we're going to have an elevator. We're going to have an elevator system. Just not sure if it's one we're going to be able to have right away, because we need certain components for it that I don't currently have access to, unfortunately. I seriously feel like I should have added Towers of the Wild to this mod pack. Okay. Now, I want to test something. If I knock out all the bottom logs of these trees, and then connect them all up with logs of any kind, will that knock out all the trees, or does it only work with like-type trees? Like, if I just connect all the spruce, is that the only way it's going to work? Do I need to connect all the spruce separately, and then all the acacia separately? Or, can I just knock out one tree with all the others connected to it by logs, and then the whole enchilada comes down? Is it going to work that way, or is it that you have to knock out just the ones of the same kind? We're about to find out. I really hope that it will knock out all the trees, because that would be nice. And it would save us a lot of time. Them all out! All connected trees are knocked down! Sweet! Oh, that is sweet. Oh, that was so good. Oh, the satisfaction is strong with this one. This mod, this create mod is fantastic! Oh, I love this mod so much. Did you see how good that was? That was awesome. Oh, man. I love Minecraft. So much satisfaction. And it only gets better when you add in some good quality mods. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Alright, let's see here. At roof. Acacia roof. Yes. Oh, yes. There we go. There we go. Oh. Nice. This is gonna be delicious. And yes, you heard me right earlier. We are going to have an elevator in Minecraft. A working, create-based elevator that will actually carry us smoothly. No bouncing, just smooth riding up all the way to the top of the windmill. The only difficulty is going to be building the mechanism that will do the lifting of the elevator. Which we're actually going to set up part of right now. While I'm thinking about it. Because if we don't do it now while I'm thinking about it, we may never actually get it done. Trying to decide how this will look good. I love the glider. That might be an interesting idea. A dome-shaped top? We could do that. Oh, yes. I am excited. I am looking forward to seeing what we do. What we do with this. Let's place some more acacia because I know I'm going to need a lot more of it. I wish we got more acacia saplings when we harvested, but we'll get that when we get a fortune hoe to use on the trees personally. In the meantime, we're going up. And I realize that this doesn't quite fit. I've got a better spot to build it. Better way and a better spot. Hop, 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 hop. But we also need to put in some trim at this level. So we'll do that first. Then we'll put in the other bits. No, that's too low. No, that curve is not quite right, is it? Nope, it is not. That one is better. Yes, better. Agreed, agreed. Agreed. I think we maybe agree. Ah, I did not mean to do that. And we're gonna have to climb all the way back up. This is why I can't wait to be able to put in the elevator. And we will have an elevator. With its own dedicated power system. It won't even feed off the windmill, I don't think. Just so that we can make sure that it is consistent and will power even if the windmill itself gets damaged. So yeah, if the windmill ever did get damaged, I intend for this thing to be able to keep running, even in that event. This is gonna be delicious. Yeah, I'm sure I can make it work. I can make it work. Let's put all the components up there. Run the power from back here. Yeah. Might as well go grab some of the components that I know I want to use, or craft some of the components that I know I want to use, and then we can put them in place later. Or we can put what we're able to craft now in place, and add the other stuff later. Okay, so I need to get access to the create stuff. There we go. What I need is a gear shift and a clutch, I believe. I believe a clutch is what we need. Yes, controlling rotational force using a clutch. Clutches will retain rotation. Yep, that's the one I need. I need a clutch. I'm missing components in my inventory, of course. Let's get that there. I'm out of andesite casings. Well, that's easy to fix. Just craft up a bunch. Craft a bunch, craft a bunch, craft a whole. Make a bunch, make a bunch, make a whole a bunch. Make a bunch, make a bunch, make a lot of. We'll make a lot of these things so that we will have enough to work with for a while. Okay. Whoops. Oh dear. I placed down one too many. Now we've got a bunch we can work with. So put that there, and one of these goes here. And we have a clutch. We need a gear shift, which is just as easy to make. Make that there. Grab one of these. Put that there, that there, and that there. Bingo! Bingo, Jack! And then I need some encased chain drives, I'm sure. Vertical gearbox wouldn't be amiss. Some large cogwheels, probably ought to bring those over. Let's move some stuff out of my inventory and into my backpack for now. Including the spruce wood. Okay. Gotta figure all this out. Gotta figure out what I need to put, where I need to put it, and how I'm going to put it. And at the very least, I can put the rope pulley in place. That much I can definitely do. So actually, give me this back. And let's get up there and see what we can do. Thankfully, we can do at least some of the construction. As it is, I'll be building this based off of a tutorial that I have tucked away that I can take a look at when I'm ready to really get serious about building this. But for now, let's put you there. Oh, you're lined up perfectly. Yes, lined up perfectly. Okay, let me take a look at that tutorial that I was just talking about. Let's see here. It is create mod elevator. Hey. I wish it wouldn't do that. Come on, come on. That's... Those are two components that I can't make right now. But I will when I'm able. Okay, so that, of course, gets put down. The clutch comes next. And then the gear shift. Okay, so... Clutch. Do a couple of these. Actually... Hang on, I need to actually see. Does any redstone... Yes, so that one should go on a flat surface where things can be added to it. So yeah, that one has to go here. And we rotate. There we go. So yeah, that's gonna have redstone connected to it. And oh, where does that go? Is that gonna be... Oh, that's gonna hook into that. Okay, so I should actually move the whole thing backward. I should actually move the whole thing. Okay, so I do that. Ah! And then, ow! And then if I put the components, we are going to be starting on the right track. I need sleep. Thank you. In just this one mod pack, 221. In just this one mod pack, there are 221 mods. And if you think that sounds like a lot, trust me, there are probably mod packs out there that have even more. And I'm not even kidding. That's how many mods are in this pack right now. 221. But there is a reason for some of them. Some of them are actually just there to boost performance and help take some of the strain off of a computer that's running it. But what mods do I use? Well, the big one that I'm using right now is Create. The big mod that you're seeing me work with the most right this minute is the Create mod, which is a pretty big mod in and of itself, actually. A lot of components to it, a lot of complexity to it that can be experimented with, but it's also actually pretty simple. Once you aren't overthinking it, at least. I will admit, have a very bad habit of overthinking parts of it. Yeah, I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised. Because there is a mod pack out there called All the Mods, which I think is supposed to be like an attempt at getting all the big a lot of the big popular mods together in one mod pack. And I haven't actually looked, but I'm sure there's several hundred mods in that thing, at least. But yeah, there's a lot of mods. There's a lot of mods out there, and I'm sure there's mod packs that are bigger than this one. This one just happens to be my personal mod pack that I've assembled for playing around with. It's full of mods that I really, really have wanted to play with for a while, so actually being able to do so is just amazing fun. And the fact that I'm doing it for the stream, that's icing on the cake there, right there, friends. Go ahead and put in a ceiling for this attic space where the thing is going to be running from, because I actually need more space than I realized for making this elevator work with how I've positioned it. And let's bring you back just a little further. Okay. Actually, I did grab the encased chain drives. So I can put one of you there. And then I can put the clutch. Put that there. Put you there. I think. It's a custom mod pack that I have not released to public use yet, called Seeker's Realm. See, this is actually me beta testing the combo of mods, as well as just playing it for fun. Once I'm sure that most of the mods are working together correctly, I will put the mod pack out there on CurseForge for anyone to play, if they want to. Once it's out there, it is use at your own discretion. If you want to use it and find out that something doesn't work, let me know. I'll see what I can do, but I'm no tech guy. So, fair warning on that. Once it gets to that point, you're on your own for the most part. Because I can only do so much. Okay, alright, so getting a look at this, I actually need to take this even further backwards! Okay, dip, and give me these back. We put the clutch here, put one of you here, and then put the gear shift. I think we're finally far enough back that this will be able to work how it is supposed to, because, yeah, that's some of the components of redstone in place to get some of this working. Unfortunately, we still need materials I don't have to make it really work. One of them being redstone links. This is one of the big ones that we need. It's a very small component, but it is a very vital component. But as I've been talking about before, it needs brass. And brass is crafted by mixing it in a basin. It's made from zinc and copper ingots, but they have to go together in a basin with a mixer, combining them, heated by a blaze burner. Now, I don't know if it's possible to heat it without a blaze burner. I'm pretty sure the mod is configured so that you have to use a blaze burner to heat the basin, which means we can't make all the components. As is, I'm pretty sure what is that one? What component is that? Hang on a moment. I'm gonna have to turn up volume on the tutorial. Powered latch. That's that one. That is actually craftable. We can craft that one. Okay. Nice. That's good to know. Do I have... Okay, hang on. I can make this by making some stone really quick. And then, while that's cooking, it needs... What does it need? 2 redstone dust, a lever, and a redstone torch over 3 stone. So, if I do that, put that there. Ah, I need to make a lever. I need to actually make a new lever. So, put that there, that there. That makes a lever. Put that there, dooba. And then grab some of this. And yo! Powered latch. Nice. So that's one less component that I need to make. That's good. But now I need something else that I probably can't make yet. Let's see if I can identify it. Pulse extender. Yep. That's what I thought. It needs a brass sheet. This basically works like a redstone repeater, only it adds a delay on when it puts out the pulse. Oh, that is just nasty, Fonty. That's just nasty. I agree. That would be much worse. And I think it's obvious why, but oh, are you kidding? Rain, go away! What's really bad is once the rain comes, I can't even use my glider to get down from here unless I do it like real lightning quick. Ugh. I want to go ahead and grab this and then put that there. Cool. It knew exactly where to place. And then, technically I could probably encase these with these andesite casings, but I don't see much of a reason to do that, because I think it's already pretty well supported. And this is how we're going to end up being able to make our elevator go up and down. Basically, we'll build the elevator carriage down there, and then the hope pulley will go all the way down to where the elevator is, to where the elevator carriage is. It'll hook up, and then it'll be able to lift that carriage as we need it to. I'm not even sure if you're supposed to call it a carriage, the elevator room. But, for lack of a better way to refer to it, that's what I'm calling it. Nice, nice. There. Go ahead and place that there. Gotta make it look like there's actually support going on here. I want to have gears actually moving things around. I don't want to finish this contraption. I don't want to finish this windmill yet. I don't want to finish the build just yet. Because I want to make it so that I can do this elevator in complete fashion. I want it to be finished. But that means we need to move on to the next phase of this stream. We need to do some work, I hate to say this, with villagers. We need to do some work with villagers, because otherwise we're not getting what we need to finish the windmill. In order to finish the windmill, I want to be able to put in the elevator. But the elevator can't be done without first adding in... Hang on, is this... No, that's lined up good. That's lined up good. Okay. I can't finish the elevator without the ability to make brass for the redstone links. Not to mention the pulse extender. Those are pivotal to making this machine work. I also need one of these, a rotation speed controller. And this is even more expensive. This is even more expensive. So... I don't know, what? Actually, bring that wall back. We can use that. Okay, that was not the answer I was expecting. I don't know what answer I was expecting, but that was not it. I was not expecting that answer. At all. Well played, sir. Well played. Very well played, Fonty. Alright, so... I need to finish putting in some parts of this build over here. Now, you might have noticed this build earlier while I was over there. This is the Villager Trading Hall. Or it will be the Villager Trading Hall once it's complete. Oh, I already had all this. Genius. Next time, check and see if you need the components before you make them. I don't know what I was expecting. Honestly, I didn't have any expectations for the answer to that joke. I I guess maybe I expected something like an apple or something. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this in my backpack. I've got so much wood with me. And a bunch of andesite and cobble. I've got a lot of junk. I've got a lot of junk in here. Yeesh. Okay. That looks so cool. That already looks incredibly cool. Look at that. Look at the windmill actually turning. It actually does look pretty darn good. Huh. You know. J-Guard actually made something that looks good. Anyway, I need to get villagers here, but in order for them to be safely contained inside that place, I need to make some glass. Some glass panes to fill the windows. Yeah, I know. Well, I've been waiting until I got villagers going before worrying about my armor or tools so much. I've got some really nice builds, I will say that, but I do not have any good gear yet. And that's due entirely to the fact that I was waiting until I had villagers available before getting any better gear. I didn't want to have to put any iron or diamonds into making my own equipment if I could avoid it, because I knew I was going to end up getting villagers set up at some point, which would in turn give me unlimited, easily remade diamond equipment. Not to mention all the enchanted books I'm ever going to need, of all the enchantments I will ever want. Now, granted, some of them will end up having to be empowered further, because you can do that. You can empower enchantments even further than vanilla in this mod pack. But, still, I'm going to need a lot of such power, and it's going to take a while to get that going. Have I mentioned yet how much I love having the glider? The thing is so cool. Ah, there's the window I missed. Okay, so now I just need to put in the stained glass for these windows. This one here, and then the one at the other side, of the build. Because yes, there's going to be a stained glass window at each side of the build. The big one over at this end here, I kind of want to make a big villager face. So I'm going to need to go back to base and work with my flowers to see if, and bone meal to see if I can make all the colors of stained glass that I need. Now, if I can, that'll be great. If not, then meh. But those stained glass windows are the only part left to finish that build. And once that build is done, we can start stocking it up with villagers. Then it'll really be a done build. And then we can start worrying about getting our equipment fully empowered. Once we've got fully empowered equipment, we can then change our focus to getting into the nether and getting the stuff we need from there. I already had 2 stacks of birch wood sitting in here. Are you kidding me right now? Ow! Hang on a second. Gotta get adjusted. My sitting position has become stiff and painful. And that's not good. When my sitting position becomes stiff, I have to move around a little. I have to at least shift the way I'm sitting. Alright, let's see. Alright, so I've got the glass. I need dyes. Thankfully, I've got a lot of flowers growing over here, as well as some cacti, so I can get most of the dye colors, if I'm not much mistaken. I've also got charcoal, which I think in this mod pack I can turn into... Yep, I can make the black dye out of that. So if I need black stained glass, I've got the makings for that. This is fantastic. Welcome back, Fonty. Welcome back. Saw that you said you were AFK. Good to have you back. I need to get rid of the seeds. Can these seeds be converted into anything? No. Okay, so the seeds are just good for bone meal at this point. That's up to you. That's up to you. If you want to go back to being villager, you can. If you want to stay Fonty, you can too. That is up to you. It's your username. Do what you want with it. As long as it's not inappropriate. Alright, and give me these. Some cacti. Do. And we'll go cook some of this up. Can I cook this up in a smoker? No. Okay. Just wanted to check. Just wanted to check and see if that was a thing. Obviously it's not. So go ahead and cook up. Okay, we can cook this up. Just some green dye to work with. And now I need to take a look at the villager month. So they have green eyes. Okay. You know what? Why don't I just go to a village and take a close look at a villager moron? That'll work. Mad Meat. That's my village. The village that I work with. Uh-huh. You, sir. Hold still. Okay, so something orange for the... Hold still. I'm thinking... maybe brown for the nose. Wait, come back. Black for the eyebrow. For that big unibrow. And then... oh... yeah, that's kind of weird, isn't it? Question becomes, how do we do the skin tone? This requires research. Dyes. Doing a statue would be able to get more color. I guess we just go with pink, maybe? Or yellow? Or do their whole head in orange or brown. What do I have that can do that? Here, let's convert these to their dyes. At least most of them. Bring in the black dye and orange dye. Get a little bit of that. Green dye comes from cactus green. Alrighty, Fonty. Again, if that's what you want to do, that is up to you. then... Ah, there's the cactus green. Green, or... That's what we call it these days. It used to be called green dye. Okay, it's done with that. No, not with that combination either, huh? No, I just oh, it's because it's not a dye yet. That's what it is. Okay. Not bad. Lime dye, that'll be the eyes. And ooh, could we do light gray for the face? Wouldn't look quite right, but at the same time, it's the best option I've got. So, yeah, probably the way to go for it. Hey, welcome back, villager. Welcome back under your name. Good to see you got your name back. I mean, either way, it was good with me, but it's good to see you back, I think, with your old name as well. Okay, yep. Make a little bit of that. I might as well make all the dyes that I can, right? Ah, brown dye is cocoa beans. I've got some of those. Where are they? There they are. I don't expect I'm gonna need a lot of these dyes, but might as well make all that I might need. You know what I mean? Okay. Now I need the glass. I need to be able to make stained glass. There's the glass blocks. What? Okay, that's just weird. Glass. Okay. Yeah, I think orange will work best for... We will see. We will see. I might do the farmer guy, because it is the farmer that I have the most respect for out of all the villagers, anyway. Okay, lime stained glass. Okay. Dooby-dooby-doo. Here is some glass. Here are some glass panes for you. Okay. Should I do that, or should I have done that? Well, it's kind of too late now. Well, let's go ahead and do the black stained glass first, because I'm going to need that for the unibrow. And is there an area close by with a lot of sand? There is... There. Let's get over to that, and we'll get some sand. Sand. Sandy, 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 sandy. Some sandy sand. Ow. Hey, it's a duck. It's a duck. It's a duck. Looks like a duck. Walks like a duck. Quacks like a duck. It's gotta be a duck. It's a ducky. It's a mallard, to be specific. That's a particular kind of duck. run this through the kiln. Get gunpowder. Do that. Wait, why do I have an ominous banner in my backpack still? Don't need that. Don't need that at all. You can keep it. Wish the illagers had done so. Alright, and now we need to make one second while I take a look at a villager sprite. Villager sprite. There we go. Not that villager. It's trying to show me a different villager from a different game. There you go. Let's see. Yeah, I think either pink or black. Huh. Yeah, we can't quite match his color quite accurately. Oh well. We can do everything but his skin tone correctly. I guess we can do gray. So, yeah. Yes, I'm gonna do the farmer villager. I am actually gonna do the farmer villager. Give him a background of light blue around him. Oh, good. We've got brown for his coat. Let's go start putting some of this in. Because otherwise I'm just gonna sit here hemming and hawing trying to figure out what colors to do. I'm not gonna be able to do him 100% accurate, I know that. But I'm gonna try to do him as close as I can. And of course I'll end up stuck with a bunch of stained glass that I'll never use for anything else. Until I make something else that will require it. But, thumbs the brakes. That's what happens when you want to be fancy. And then I guess light gray is going to have to be what we do for his Skin tone, because I don't have anything else that I can use. That was not what I meant to do. Need more glass. Let's head back and go and see if the kiln's ready with more. It should have already gone through the last 8 sand, so we'll have 16 more panes. It's 2 more colors we can work with, or 2 more doses of a particular color. Which we're probably going to do light gray, because we need to be able to do the face. At least as close as possible. Oh, there was more glass there than I knew. Okay. Got some sand right there. What's on in my brain? I'm not kidding when I say that sometimes I get concerned about myself. Just need some white. I wish there was a way to turn the stained glass back into regular glass panes. Wait. What? What? I don't think I can make that. I do not think I can make that. I'm pretty sure I turned that off. Alright, well, that's fine. So, I can't finish that part, but I can. Guess what stained glass I've got? No, I can't, because there isn't enough there. Let's make some of this. And white dye to finish that. It actually does kind of look like a villager. It's not great, but it's Minecraft, and it's glass. We're very limited on colors. The color palette of glass in Minecraft is super limiting. It's just so limiting. And yet, we managed to do it. We've got a villager. He looks convincing. He does. He looks convincing. I should have used seamless. I should have used the connecting glass. I should have. I should have used connecting glass. That would have looked very good. Let's get some of these colors back. Yellow stained glass. Should be enough to do something with, right? Make a little... Oh, we can make a little sunspot. Yeah, make a little sun-like pattern. That could be good. Need is a little bit of blue. A little bit of you. A little bit of me and you. A little bit of live. Yeah, there we go. This'll look decent. That'll be simple, but it'll look good. It'll suit my purpose. But now the villager trading hall is finished. That does really look cool. I mean, this kind of looks a little weird, but it does still look pretty cool. Nice. The villagers are properly, or will have a proper housing set up, and will be properly honored within their home. Put away that. Put away all the dyes, because I don't really need dyes for anything else. I'm glad you like it, villager. I'm glad you like it. I am. I'm genuinely glad that you like it. Now, where did I put my torches? There they are. Grab those. That. Sure, that's put away there. And I guess I better start figuring out what villager I want to work on getting first. I mean, that's easy. I want to get armor and tools first. So we're gonna go with the armorer, toolsmith, and weaponsmith as our first 3 villagers. So, do I have emeralds on me? I do not. Every time I look up and see that windmill, I am just like, J-Guard, you did good, dude. You actually managed to do good. Okay, and their workstations, if I recall correctly, we need a blast furnace, which I can spare mine. Need a smithing table. I have no real use for mine right now. And we need a grindstone. have a grindstone? No. I do not have one on person. I don't think I've got one in my chests. Which is fine, because I can grab the one from Madmead. Which is where I'm actually going to go anyway to pick up a villager to bring to the trading hall to be our first guinea pig, if you will. So, Madmead, here we come. And there's the man of the hour. The man, the myth, the legend, the weaponsmith. Go ahead and take the pork chops off hand slot, and let's run to the trading hall. Figure it's better to just do it this way than to try any other way of getting him moved. I mean, alternatively, I could have tried putting him in a. Might have been able to put him in an animal cart, but I don't have a horse, and I don't have a saddle to make the horse move as I want him to anyway. So, wouldn't have really worked. I'd have had to. Oh, I could have configured the. I need to do that next time. That would be a nice way to move a few creatures at a time from point A to point B. Whee! Away we go! Fantastico! Away we go! There's your new home, right over the horizon, dude. Just up the hill. Over the hill, over the dale. Away we go through rain, sleet, and hail. Your new home, sir. I hope you will find yourself quite comfortable here. And in point of fact, I'm certain that you will. Ha-ha! Alright. We're actually going to make you change your profession, though. We're going to make you a toolsmith. Hey, that worked! That actually worked! Nice! Sweet! Thank you, sir. Thank you for being our first customer in the conversion process. The recruitment process succeeds. That is our first villager in the trading hall. Now, let's go get another. Zoom! Zoom! Whoosh! This is going to be fun. For the first time, I'm actually enjoying moving villagers around. Because I can do it manually. And rather quickly. Especially thanks to the the Ring of Dolphin's Grace. That thing has been so helpful. Bum bum ba dum bum ba dum bum ba dum bum ba dum bing ba da dum ba da do. Wow, that is a. Oh, that's growing down like a root. That's cool. That's cool. That's good. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. All right. Where's another villager? Where's another villager? Are there more villagers? There must be. There must be more villagers. Did I block any into a house? I did. I did. I locked 2 in here. Nice. So, yoink. Oh, come on, sir. You're not going to turn up a chance to have a nice new home, are you? With a job? Come on. All expenses paid. It's an all expenses paid trip to a place you want to go. It's everything you ever want. Oh, wait. I can't do that song. Darn it. Why does all the good songs get restricted? It's not my fault they make all the good songs anymore. Hmm? Whee! Swim! Swim, swim! Swimming along! Swimming along! Swimming along! We're swimming along! I have no idea what this song is. I'm just singing, singing, 'cause I'm having a good time, I'm having a good night. A very, very good day I've had here, yeah. I should put some light outside of this thing, because otherwise it's, quite dangerous. Hey, no, come here. You come here. I'm putting you somewhere safe, dude. Alright, let me sleep, and then I'll deal with this guy. It's me, Mario! Yes, I can do the Mario voice. Hey, that's not where we want you to go. We want you to go right here, you dummy. This is a better seat for you. You, sir, are going to be the armorer. Isn't that nice? Isn't that wonderful? I shall think it is. Okay, yeah, that's a boot. Let's get you back to the boots. And I'll take one pair of boots and equip them right now. Now I finally get the footwear. Oh yeah, I can do a decent Luigi. I'm a pretty good Luigi. Once upon a time, I always had to play Luigi because I was always the player too when I was playing the Mario Brothers with my bro Ennio stopped the gaming. I can tell you, Ennio, he has been playing the games for way longer than I have. I know, he would love very much to be able to do streaming and gaming as his career. Whether that be pro gaming, or just streaming, and recording, and having a good time playing the games that he loves. It's kind of funny though. But these days, I usually play Mario. I will play Luigi if someone else plays Mario. If someone else prefers to be a Mario rather than any other, I'll play Luigi. But, anyway, what was I saying? Oh, don't get me started about Toad! I can't do a Toad. Toad is way too squeaky. I mean, I can kinda do him. Hello! This is Toad! Or, well, my best impression of him. Unfortunately, this one kind of messed with my throat. Yeah, that one kind of messed with my throat if I do that one for too long. I've tried doing Toad before, and that's the best I can do. And it gets my throat very scratchy and painful if I try to do it for too long. So yeah, sadly, I can't really do a good Toad. Wish I could, but I really can't. Alright, kitty cat. Hey, thanks for dropping in and thank you for telling me. Please just call me Christopher that I said goodnight. Wario! Yeah, I can do a Wario pretty decently. Wario is actually pretty easy. You just make your voice very low. I will say this is another one that after too long it starts to hurt my throat. But it doesn't hurt as bad as doing Toad. Toad is way more painful. Have a rotten day. No, I'm kidding. Don't have a rotten day. I actually want you to have a very good day. I want you to have a good day, a good life. A good everything, really. Just don't ask me for coins. No. If you want coins, you go find someone else. Well, I'm glad to hear that, kitty cat. I'm glad. It's a Waluigi time. A Waluigi is actually very easy. It's just a kind of a deepened Luigi. I actually don't mind doing the Waluigi time. The Waluigi voice. It's actually very easy. For the record, I've been doing this voice thing for summertime. I've been doing it for years. Sometimes when I'm thinking, I'll start drifting into the different voices just to help me organize my thoughts. It's a trick. It's a good trick. Although I think some people get annoyed by it. Am I? I don't really see it. No, thank you. No way, villager. No way. I can't do that one. I can't do girl voices. Guys, I can do. Female characters, I cannot do. Lady characters, I can't do worth anything. So, Peach is off the table. Can't do that one. Alright, come on in, dude. Here's your new home. Oi! No, no, come back here. Come back! Don't you shake your head no at me! You go there. You are gonna be the weaponsmith. Actually, that's the perfect trade for you. There we go. Alright, now I can get some food going. Offhand again. I will say, it's a lot easier to move these guys when you can do the carry-on thing and just pick them up and move them. But still, they're still morons. They're still kind of annoying. Alright, we got axes for 3 emeralds, boots for 4, and you're selling a stone axe apiece for an emerald. A stone axe for an emerald a pop. Alright, so I guess we're gonna work on this guy first, since he's the cheapest. Hopefully his next trade doesn't become an expensive pain in my neck. It became an expensive pain in my neck. That's just typical! Alright, let's see what you will do for a few emeralds. Besides, I need some axes anyway. I should put some beds here, that way these guys will stay happy. I don't think they're happy if there's no beds nearby. Oh, you dropped your trade prices! Why couldn't you have done that sooner, you doofus? Serious. Oh, at least he's good. Alright. I need to go put some of these axes away. Actually, the stone ones I'm probably going to throw on a cactus, because I don't need stone axes. When I've got the other guy that's selling the iron axe for just a couple emeralds more. Alright, let's get this going. Okay, so I wasn't kidding. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of these stone axes, because, again, we've got iron axes for 3 emeralds apiece. That's a pretty good deal. We're gonna take the deal, make a good advantage of it. Take a good advantage of it. See, even though I'm good with the voices and I've done them for years, I can sometimes stumble over my words when I'm trying to do them consistently. It's an unfortunate side effect of trying, but meh. I like doing the voices so much. I don't mind. I can also do some other voices, like, this is my interpretation of Bowser, or it has been for years. Yeah, I can do a Bowser voice, kind of, but again, this is just what I've done for it for years. I'll be honest, not my favorite interpretation. Not my favorite interpretation of Bowser at all. I've heard better. I've heard way better. Although I can do his voice. Just laugh. But again, that's from years of doing the voices just for fun. Because I've always, hey, no, you don't get to go out today. Come back here. Come back. Stupid sheep. Come back in here, you pain in my neck. Cheeky. Trying to sneak out while I've got the gate open to step in for that brief moment. Little neck pain. Alright, one downside of having those guys is I'm gonna run out of emeralds fast if I don't supplement my emerald acquisition. The only reason I've got as many emeralds as I do is because I've been doing a lot of mining, and down in the underground there's a chance of goblin traders spawning. And those little guys, they will trade you a lot of good stuff. And they'll even do cobblestone. They'll take cobblestone for an emerald for 32 blocks. Or at least the ones that I've encountered will do that trade. So, I've got that going for me. And they're very helpful, but I need more consistent options. So, I think the next villagers we're going to grab are going to be, I think they're going to be farmers. Which I kind of figured was going to happen sooner or later. I figured I was going to end up going for farmers sooner or later for the trading hall as well. But honestly, I was kind of hoping I wouldn't have to do that just yet. But we are going to get ourselves started on collecting them. One problem is I think we've cleaned out Madmead of all its available villagers for now. So we're going to have to go to another village and hope we can find a way to bring the villagers back with us. My first thought would be an animal cart, but I don't actually think I can drag one myself. Even though that would be smart, I think I need to actually be riding on a I'm pretty sure I need to be riding a horse to drag it, because if I click in it, I just sit in it. If I click shift, that does nothing. So I actually think I need to go into the config and fix that. So give me a second. I'm gonna see. Let me bring up the info on the side. I think I can do that. Asticor. There it is. Asticor carts. Horse carts. Minecraft mods. Okay. Yeah. Got that. So look for action key. All carts can be attached and detached by pressing the action key. Alright, hang on. Want to make sure we've got that. Action key. Okay. It's currently bound to button 5. Button 5. Okay, yeah, that doesn't work. Can I bind it to H? What's on the H key? Anything? Cycle trades is already bound to the H key, so... Oh, but that's all it's bound to. Okay, yep, that works, that works. Okay, and now if we go to mods... There you are. And then go into the config, modify carts, the animal cart, pull animals. Animals that are able to pull this cart, such as, okay, edit, add, how do I add people? How do I add players? Hmm. Okay, how do I... It doesn't tell me. Ah, Minecraft player. That's the one. Okay. Minecraft player. Um, why is it not liking that? I thought that's what I was supposed to do. Great. This should be able to be modified. This may be more complicated than I was hoping. Yeah, it doesn't like that. Okay, so there's not actually a way to add players as somebody that can pull the cart. So I will have to get a horse, or a donkey, or a mule, or something. Because it does not let me add... Yeah, nothing... Hmm. Yeah... Yeah, I don't think I can fix that. Yeah, I think that particular functionality is not usable. I was trying to make so that I could add players to the list of mobs that could pull carts from the Asticore Carts mod in the mod pack. Unfortunately, it does not seem to want to accept new entities in the list. It's defaulting to a single list where it will only allow mobs that can be given a saddle and ridden without having to be guided by something like a carrot on a stick. So, basically only horses, donkeys, and mules can pull these Asticore carts. The mod page says that you can add Minecraft player so that the players can pull them, but apparently the guy that was leading the development of the mod, of that particular mod, is no longer working on it. So there's no way to know if that's even possible. And I don't happen to have a saddle. The only way to get one would be to find it. And I don't see that being likely. My only other option is to fully upgrade a leather worker and get one from him. But that takes a lot of time. So, right now, I can't... Right now, transporting these guys, I have to go one at a time if I do carry-on. And that's not exactly efficient. It's not exactly the most efficient way to go. But right now, it's the only way I have to go. So, I'm just a little upset about that. Oh! Which one are you? How are there so many ducks? Oh, that's right, I bred 2 of the ducks. I bred Ducky with the white duck, and then from eggs, another duck had already hatched, so we've got 4 ducks. 4 little ducks sitting in the horse area, keeping it warm and prepared for when I get a horse. So yeah, I'm gonna get a horse. I just currently don't have one, and I don't have a saddle for one either. So I can't pull an animal cart to haul villagers across the land. I wish I did. I wish I could. Because that would make this a lot easier. It would be so much easier if I could just haul these guys across the land super simply, but I can't. I can't right now. So... this presents a conundrum. I guess I'm going to have to get the villager breeder working and then hang out there until we've got a bunch of villagers. Because I do actually have a villager breeder all prepped up, I just haven't gotten it working yet because I need to put the beds in place so that the guys will see it as a village and start, you know, being ready. Problem is, I don't think I have any extra beds. Well, actually, we can fix that problem because there is there was a village, a ruined village somewhere. Is that it? No, that's another village. But that's directly south of us. To the southwest, a little ways, right there. A ruined village. I've not been there yet, so let's go. Let's go. Let's go there. We'll go there. See if there's any survivors. I don't think there are. But we'll harvest all the loot that we can from that place. Harvest. And who knows, maybe we'll find a saddle there. I mean, I'm not going to hold my breath, but if we do find a saddle, I will snag it, and then we'll get a horse, hook him up to a cart, and we'll be able to carry some villagers back and forth. And that'll make things a lot easier in the long run. It really will. It's just going to be a matter of figuring out how to attach the cart to the horse. Ooh, that's going to be different. That's going to be very different. I'll figure it out. I will figure it out. Ooh. Look at that. What kind of biome is this? Prairie. I hear that, and all I think of is the old Little House books. Those are old books. Little House on the Prairie. That, I want to say, was the one that I read. It was actually a pretty nice read. But that was years ago that I read it. Several years ago. I was just a kid. It was actually not a bad read at all. Whoa, horses. Horses in my face. That tall prairie grass is hard to see through. Hey, Copper! Good to see you, buddy. How are you doing tonight? How are you doing? I'm guessing you're just dropping in? Because we haven't seen you up until now. We haven't seen you on the stream up until now. How are you doing? You having a good night? I hope so. Hey! I forgot I have the glider. That's cool. Whee! I'm doing pretty good. I'm in a pretty good mood. I'm making some progress on the game. So, yeah. I'm happy. And I'm glad to hear that you're doing good, too. Gimme ducks. Swimming fox coming through. I say that because my character's a fox skin. A fox-themed skin. Yep, there it is. There's the ruined village. And there's a waystone. Nice. We can use those to easily get from one dimension to another later. I won't really use them much once we get into the transportation mod functionalities. Specifically, the create mods trains. Once we start using the create mods trains, I won't be using waystones too much. But they're still a good thing to have if you need a quick getaway back to your base or something. Alright, I need to find beds and workstations. Not the kind of workstation I was really hoping to find. But I'll take it. I'll take this chest, too. Don't really need the bread, so I'll probably give it to Ducky. Oh! Iron! Okay, well, hey! He wants to give me that, that's good. Oh, alright. That sounds fun. I guess. I don't know. Personally, I've never been able to really get into many sports. And I'm afraid that includes football. Never been able to get into it much. But I do know a lot of people that are very into it. Hope whatever team you root for gets pretty far in the next big game or whatever. That should tell you how little I know about that sort of thing. Ooh! Okay, that's actually not a bad chest. I could use a compass and another runic tablet. I mean, I won't be able to use the runic tablet until I have netherite gear, but diamond is a short level down from that, so having more runic stuff now will save me resources later, I suppose. Okay, what's in this village? It's not a very big village, is it? I'm not finding many beds. Honestly, that's what I was hoping to find, was some beds. So far, we've only picked up one. Make that 2. I guess I'm gonna have to craft the beds for the, villager breeder, because I'm not finding many. Yeah, I've literally only found the 2. That's all there is here, is just the 2. Everything else is a cartographer hut. Huh. Oh, I see, I see. Well, again, I'm glad you were able to have fun with it. Alright, there's the dark forest. I could head there before heading back. Or I could continue to the south and see if maybe I find a structure of interest. I mean, I'm seeing a pillager outpost right here in the lush stacks. Probably, like, glitched into the structure. And I see another queen's nest. That's interesting. I'm seeing a lot of those. Wonder if there's a way to change the config file so that there's fewer of those throughout the world. Because I did not expect there to be a whole lot of those those queen nests. Yeah, I think we'll continue to the south a little ways, and then we'll start making our way home. I just want to see if there's any more villages to be found. And this is a good opportunity to get some more wool while we're on the move. Right here. There we go. If I'm gonna have to craft the beds, I might as well get enough wool to do it. Well, thank you. I agree, the mods are really, really cool. They're really fun. All the mods that I put in here are ones that I've seen used before, and I know are pretty fun to use. I'm glad to hear that you like them. I'm glad to hear that you like the mod pack. Again, once I get a certain distance through the pack, I will see about finding a way to get it available on CurseForge for anybody else to play who wants to. I just want to be sure that everything is going to work as smooth as possible. It's a pretty big mod pack. 212... Ooh, or not 212, 221 mods in the pack. So it's pretty beefy, but a lot of those mods are quality of life and FPS improvers, or performance improvers, basically. So there's a reason there's a lot in there. There's a lot of good mods, a lot of storage and automation and exploration mods, but also a good number that are supposed to help make the mod pack run as smooth as possible. At the very least, that's the intention for them. Hopefully they will actually serve that purpose. We've got a nether portal here. We can actually get a little bit of netherrack. Maybe? Did I pick it up? Yes, I did. Get some more of this. Because we need that for a blaze burner. And if I have the blaze burner already built, when we go to the nether, I can take it with me and immediately, first blaze we find, lock it inside the blaze burner. What have you got for loot? Ooh! Ooh! Nice! I needed a new one of those! Sweet! Brand spanking new Unbreaking 3 Golden Hoe. those have a default fortune to their construction, basically. So I definitely need that. And then I am using a diamond hammer, so I should be able to get this obsidian. Yep. There we go. There's a few, I think. I know there's one new ore for sure called zinc, and that's added by the create mod. You actually need zinc and Minecraft's copper in order to make what's called brass, which brass is used for the more advanced create machine components. So it's a vital resource once you get going. Once you get going, it becomes a vital resource. So that's in the pack. But other than that, I'm not sure what other new ores there might be. Yes! We've got enough obsidian to make a nether portal now. Sweet! That was the other thing. That was the other reason why I hadn't made a portal yet. Because I didn't have enough of the obsidian to make a portal. But now I do. So now we can get more. Now we can actually go to the nether if we want to. When we're good and ready, that is. Now, I will say that there's one problem in my mind with zinc. You can't farm it. You have to go mining for it. You can't just, you know, find a certain mob and start farming the heck out of it to get more of the zinc. The only way that you can get zinc is to mine it from the underground. So it is technically a finite resource. That basically means that once you've mined up all that there is of it in the world, that's it. You're never going to find any more. Now, since Minecraft worlds are endless and servers are pretty big, the chance that you get to the point that you've used up all that there is pretty slim. Dagnabbit, this decoration and furniture structure oh, no, it didn't. I thought it destroyed the brewing stand. It didn't. It didn't. Not bad. Yes, the map is very good. Zero's minimap. A good number of them. A good number of mods that are supposed to basically do that. It's supposed to help improve your FPS. I don't know all of them offhand. Most of them are... Some of them have obscure names that don't really state what they do. But there's a good number of them that do say exactly what they're supposed to do in their titles. And I've gathered up as many of those kinds of mods as I could find so that I could put them into the mod pack. Because I know my computer's pretty good, but it's not going to be the best forever. It's not going to be good enough forever. Eventually, it's not going to be powerful enough to handle everything that I want it to do. So to help keep... So, I also know that big mod packs can tax a computer pretty bad. So to help ease the strain, I went looking for every FPS boosting mod I could find and tested a few to make sure that they would work. And as long as they do work, I put them in the mod pack. So far, I haven't found any that don't actually work and aren't of some benefit, so that should tell you there are a good number of them in here. And most of them are actually doing something that helps. You may not always notice what they're doing, but they're working in the background just the same. And making things a lot better than they would be if those mods weren't in the pack. Does that make sense? I might be a little rambly about it, but that's mostly because that is a point that I wanted to be very careful about. I wanted to make absolutely sure that I put in as many mods to help make performance stay good as possible. Kind of. It's kind of like a substitute for Elytra in terms of gliding, but I don't think it lets you fly. I don't think it'll let you fly like the Elytra does. Which, honestly, that's fine with me, because I don't really intend to do a lot of flying unless I'm, like, in a hurry. Like a hurry. Or if I'm going into an aerial battle of some sort. Because I'll probably end up using the Create mod's trains as my main mode of transport once I get going. My backpack is filling up fast. I'm gonna have to start dropping some stuff. I probably also need to start planning on going home. Because I got a lot of stuff here. I've got a lot of stuff on me. And I do not want to risk getting killed and having to come all the way back out here to get my stuff back. Yes, the Create mod adds moving trains. That you can actually build your own custom train to ride or drive, or have automatically driven for you while you ride in it as a passenger. I believe Tango Tech on from Hermitcraft is actually part of a server that is currently devoted to doing Create mod stuff. I want to say he and Corrales, BOO, and ZF, I want to say, they, a short while back, I don't know if it's still ongoing, they had a Create dedicated server going where they were building stuff with Create, and they showed off trains. Which, up until that point, I hadn't realized that trains were part of the mod. At least, not in the way that they are. But then, I saw some of Tango's videos and realized, wait, that's an actual train. That's not just minecarts. That's not just some kind of weird thing. No, that's a train. And lo and behold, it was actually a train in Minecraft. So, that is definitely something that I intend to work on at some point, is building a Minecraft train of my own. It's just the one problem is that you need brass in order to make a Minecraft train, and I don't have access to brass yet. In order to make brass, you need access to the Nether to get a blaze burner fully empowered, so that it can heat the basin, which then mixes copper and zinc to make what is it? It mixes copper and zinc to make brass. I started losing track of my words because I was talking so quick. Hey there, Cassie! Aww, well, that's no good. I hope you get better. Hey, get lots of rest, drink lots of water, and don't neglect your appetite. Seriously. Even if you're just nibbling on some crackers during the day. And something with protein. make sure you're still eating something so that you can stay healthy. Otherwise, you're just not gonna do well. Trust me. Let's check the map. I want to see where this points, because I'm pretty sure there's a sign, a signpost out this way that might direct us to something useful. It might direct us to another village. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. Aha! There it is. 300 blocks that way. That's the village we were just at. 700 blocks that way? Okay. That's interesting. Let's go check that out. Oh, wait a minute. I should put away some stuff in here. You know what? We'll put the beds in this backpack. This backpack's mostly... I made this backpack mostly because I thought maybe I can make one that's just devoted to carrying liquids and the transportation of liquids. But, anyway. I think she might have been... Okay. Well, whether it's you or your mom that is the reason for you being in there, Cassie, I hope whoever is ill gets better. Seriously, I do. It's no fun being sick or being hurt or ill at all. I ought to know. Been there, dealt with that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Cassie was saying that she was the one that had to go there, and her mom just was the one that got her there. Okay, how am I going to climb up there? Guess I'm pillaring. I don't really like doing that, to be entirely honest. Pillaring up with dirt just doesn't quite feel right sometimes. Doesn't feel like it suits modded. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. I hope I'm not sounding crazy by saying that. Okay, can I go around this? If I climb up on top of this, I may be able to get a look around from above. That's what I thought. That's kind of what I thought was going on. Yeah, I can see the chat, Cassie, so I know what was asked, and I kind of figured that that was what you were saying, that it was you that had to go there. Your mom just was your transportation. Again, I hope you get better. I really do. Oh, I love these gliders. Most of my big builds today, because I have done a couple today, I've been working on my windmill over at Guardian's Rest. That's my base in this world. And then there's also the trading hall I built today. Aside from that, my builds have been pretty small lately, but that's mostly because I'm just starting off still. Yeah. Right now, I'm trying to get resources so that I can get my villager breeder running to supply the villager trading hall with all the villagers I need for all the trades I need to be able to make. For my gear, my armor, my tools, and of course, also, if possible, all the enchanted books I'm going to want to work with. Oh, dagnabbit. There's the village. Village is over that away. Dummy. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just trying to get everything that I need to be able to do the trading hall right. And get the villager breeder running. Which I'll probably then AFK at for a while, until I've got a good number of villagers to put into the trading hall. And then once they're in the trading hall, they're going to give me all the good trades, one way or another. Alley-oop! Alright, I want to find some beds. Like that. I don't plan on coming out to these distant villages again if I can avoid it. If I do end up having to, fine. If I don't have to, I don't want to. Maze, huh? That sounds amazing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was channeling there. It wasn't really that... I know that one wasn't very good. I apologize. Ooh, runic tablet. Nice. I have no idea what runic tablets are for. I have no idea what that's going to do for me. But no reason not to collect them, right? No reason not to collect them. You know what? I need to get rid of some stuff. I'm going to toss out these stone picks. I don't need stone picks. These beds, on the other hand, I do need. I need as many of those as I can get, so that I can get all the villagers that I could need. So, fair exchange. There's a librarian. Where there's a librarian, there's books. Come to me, my pretties. Come to Jagard. And fill his backpack with knowledge. Out of my way, villagers. This is my bed now. Nice thing is I can just place down a waystone when I'm ready to head home. That's the thing. I don't mind using them in this early game to get back to base quickly, or to get back out to certain areas in a hurry, but I don't want to use them once I get going with the create mod, if I can help it. Alright. Place down my sleeping bag, take a nap. It wasn't the best, but it was pretty good, wasn't it? Oh, crud. Okay. Oh, that was almost bad. I completely forgot. I can't use the paraglider in the rain. At all. If I try to use the paraglider in the rain, the game thinks that it needs to... The mod sets it up so that I am at risk of getting zapped. Which not only could kill me, but it completely breaks the paraglider. Okay. Okay, that was good. I give you that. That's a good one. That's a good one right there. invigorating. Alright, I think it might be time to head for home. Is there anything around here of interest to me? Ships off the coast? Ow. Anything interesting down there? Nope. Not of interest enough to me. That was a really good joke, Copper, by the way. I did actually really like that one. Good job. Very good job. A very, very good job, sir. Very good, sir. Oh, let me grab some extra sugarcane. Actually, what am I saying? What do I need this extra sugarcane for? I got a machine that's passively farming all the sugarcane I'll ever need every time I'm back at base. I don't need any more. I really don't think I need more sugarcane at this point. But then again, I'll still hold on some. Ooh, now there's something I need. Kelp. I need kelp. And I'm taking the bread back with me just because I can feed that to my ducks. Because I do have ducks. I've got Ducky, Della, and 2 other ducks that I haven't named yet. Uh-oh, you got another bad joke? Alright, hit me with it. What you got? What's your shot? Oh, hello! Hello there. That's both potential danger and potential profit. That out there, if I can get to a point where I can show you again, that is an undead ship. It's an undead pirate ship. There's a chance of some loot aboard. But there's a guarantee of mobs on board, too. Mobs that will want to kill us if we get on board, we try to board. Claustrophobic astronaut? What about him? Yeah, there... Is that a creeper? No, that's a stray. It's a stray, well, the zombie just abandoned ship! The zombie just abandoned ship trying to come after me! What a dunce! Oh, Copper. That was a good one. That was a good one. I'll give you that. That was good. Okay. We're gonna go aboard this ship and try to get some loot. We're gonna go aboard the ship and get some loot. Uh-oh. Hi! Oh, the stray fell in the water! Oh no, they've all abandoned ship! Oh, you poor, poor dummies! You poor dunderheads! You've abandoned all your loot! You've abandoned ship, and it's all mine now! All your loot is mine! Ah, there are 2 mobs still on the ship at least. Spiders. Ugh, I hate spiders. And I can still hear that husk. That's not good. Okay. Good one, Enya. Good to see you, by the way. He walked a plank. Did it take you long to come up with that one? That was good. He did, though. He walked the plank. Oh, that was good. I can't believe I didn't think of that one until you said something. Wow. Alright. This is gonna be the last thing we do before we head home. So, I'm thinking we're gonna snatch these beds as well to add to our collection. Gonna load what we can into the backpack. Okay. Backpack is officially full. We can't fit anything more in there. Let's loot the rest of the ship. Piston. Take that. Use that. Yes, agreed. The surprise witch was not good. Hey, what do we got? Ooh, nice. We've got holding. That's probably good for something. And I can get rid of that stone pick, because now we've got an iron one. Do I have an iron pick in my... Yes, I do have one in my backpack. That's good to know. What's in here? I'll take the gold, you can keep the fish. That's some fishy business. Yes, I know that was a bad joke. I apologize. Yeah, Enya, you should have seen. The other day, I'm not sure which streaming platform I was on, but we approached one of these ships out in the open. I thought maybe it would have villagers on board. It looked like it was going to have villagers on board, but once we got close, there was this animation that played, and then, boom! The ship transformed into a witch's ship. We even got to hear her cackle as it changed. It was, it was pretty creepy, but also kind of cool. We actually have it marked on the maps. It's actually still on the map. So we can go back to it later and rate it, but the reason why I didn't is because there was not only a witch on board, but there was a new illager mob, the Illusionist. It was on Twitch? Okay. Yeah, I knew it was on one of the platforms. I knew it was on this world. That much I knew for sure. But yeah, it turned out to have a new guy on board. The Illusionist. And I don't know what he can do, so I was like, nope, I'm out of here. And we swam back the other way. It was actually kind of funny. In hindsight, it was actually pretty funny. But yeah, this ship was preferable to having another witch ship situation. I really don't like dealing with witches, and I really don't like having to deal with... I really don't like having to deal with illagers in general. Those guys all suck. They just suck. Bad. Alright. Off we go! Think we may grab some kelp before we head home? In fact, yes. We are going to grab some kelp. It's going to take a minute to collect it all once we release it to the surface, but better to gather some now rather than have to come back and get it later. Or go back to the sea somewhere and get it later. Because I don't know how much kelp I have back at the base, but I do know I'm going to need a lot of it for belts. And I don't mean belts that go around a character's waist. No, I'm talking about machine belts to move items and help transfer power from one location in a base to another. I'm talking about create mod components. We're going to want to have access to those. And the sun is starting to set. I better grab the rest of this kelp quick. And then there's a little island over here that I want to place my waystone on for coming back to this area. I don't know if there's anything else of interest around here, but this ocean seems pretty big. Maybe we can build a mob farm out here or something. Like, build one way up in the sky, and then have it provide us with all the mob grinding potential we'll ever need. It's a thought. Light up the island so that nothing will spawn on its surface. I don't care about in the ocean at this point. The ocean can do what it's gonna do. But here on the island, I don't want anything spawning if I can avoid it. Alright, and where are my waste stones? There they are. Place one down. The Great Sea. We'll call it the Great Sea for the time being. It's far away from the base. It's a big ocean. It is a great sea. So, that's what we'll call it. And get home is 2 XP. Or 2 levels, I mean. Guardian's Rest, here we are. Home, safe and sound, ready for a nap. That would be one of my Curios items. The Ring of Dolphin, from the Rings of Ascension mod. When worn in the Ring Curios slot, it provides permanent Dolphin's Grace. Now, if I ever take that ring off, the Dolphin's Grace effect will wear off completely. It'll be gone. Alright, Copper, lay it on me. I'm listening. You know what? I better go into my house for a moment. I need to set up some storage for all this extra stuff. And I'm getting a little tired of having it all be out here. I don't know. Why? Ah! Because he... because he doesn't want to be spotted. Oh my gosh, I should have seen that coming. I should have seen that coming. Okay, Thanks, Copper. You have a good night, buddy. Thanks for dropping in. It was good to see you. Oh my goodness. That joke. Because he doesn't want to be spotted. It makes so much sense. And it's so dumb. I should have thought of that as soon as he asked about Waldo. But... oh man, that's good. That is good. That is a good one right there. I don't care who you are, that is a good one right there. Alright, let's put some beds in here. We've got a lot of beds. Good night. How many beds is this? This is 20 beds. Well, that's enough for a full village. I'm not even kidding. A full-scale village in Bedrock Edition and Java, I think, in terms of spawn rates of iron golems, as well as the count of villagers that will count towards that, is 20. So, alright, let's get out the rest of the valuable stuff, so we can go put it in the valuable box. Also get out most of the wool. Definitely want to put that in somewhere. You know what? I should move the actual valuables to somewhere more secure. I'm thinking put them in here. Yeah, put them in my bedside cabinet. My desk cabinets. I need all these beds for villager breeding and anything that entails villagers. You know how villagers are. They're not comfortable without a bed nearby for some reason. Villagers are weird that way. Alright. We'll put... You know what? Yeah, give me the lapis and the redstone too. And the copper ingots. And especially the heart of the sea. Give me those. We'll bunch those together in my bedroom desk. Yeah. That'll work. Definitely want to put the hearts of the sea in there. Now, the lapis and the redstone, that's going to be a difficult part. I'm going to have to put as many blocks of them as I can in there, but then the rest are just going to have to go back to where I had them before. Okay, so I can fit all the lapis in here. It looks like. Nice. Or it's looking like I can. Yep, I can. Sweet. So all the lapis can go in the bedside cabinet. Or the desk cabinet. And then I've got some enchanted books. What else did I pick up? Anything else of interest? Coral. I've got some coral that I've been holding on to. I need to put that in there. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about that. The adjustment they made to the mini-map. I'm not the biggest fan of the fact that now it actually does that. Without consulting you. This oak chest. I can't put it there. Can I put it here? Just to put some extra storage there? You know what? Actually, no. Move it over. We'll put that one there. We'll put the ender chest here at the end of the bed. Will we? Maybe. This is a little awkward in its positioning. I mean, if you're laying here, you'd have to slide to the end of the bed and then slide off. Then that's not totally unrealistic. That's not entirely unrealistic. Alright, got those, that, and I need to get the gunpowder off me. The leather, rock hopper I'll keep on me, actually, because that might be useful. Can I get rid of this? Can I throw this off of me? Thank you. Gold nuggets. I need to convert as many of those into ingots as I can. There we go. And we'll put those ingots in the bedside cabinet. I'm going to keep calling it bedside cabinet. I know it's desk cabinet, but it's easier to say bedside cabinet, because that's what it is. It's a cabinet by my bedside. Durr. Take the glass block out of there, the arrow. I honestly don't know why I've got the arrow on me. I know I've got the fishing rod, and the shears, and the books, and the bones. The books actually need to be put away. They need to go in that one chest with the other enchanted books. There aren't any creepers around, are there? I hope not. I would hate to get attacked by a creeper right now. Especially with where I'm standing. Now that I've said that, it's pretty much tempting fate, if you will. I mean, it's just begging for a nasty to come along and take me out. I know it is. And yet, I'm not hearing any hissing. I'm not being attacked. So I must be in the clear? Oh. You know. I must be. Alright, that's fine with me. I got no problem with that. Hey, I'm good with not being attacked. Matter of fact, I prefer to not be attacked. Let's chop the pork chop, and I think we're going to... Oh! Wrong button. Or wrong place to be aiming with that button. I'm going to go ahead and harvest these crops, and we're going to breed the pigs, because I'm running out of food again. I am constantly at risk of running out of food every time I turn around. It's so annoying sometimes. Alright, come here, pigs. You guys are my best shot at getting a lot of food in a hurry, so go ahead and breed. Give me all the little piggies. Bring in all the little ones. Bring in all the little pigs. This little piggy went to market. This little piggy stayed home. This little piggy had roast beef. And that little piggy had none. Alright, the rest of these we can toss in the bone meal maker. Except for one stack of potatoes. Keep one stack of potatoes with me. That way I can feed those to the pigs. Keep them breeding. The bread. Let's go... Nah, actually, no. We're not going to feed the ducks. We're not going to feed that bread to the ducks right now. I also need to get some last block. And let's sleep. Oh. My beers at the time. That is the time, isn't it? That's good meat. Well, I better grab some of these beds and go get the villager breeder up and running. Before it gets too much later. The sooner it's up and running, the better off I'll be. Darn it, I should have saved those carrots. Those carrots and potatoes, I should have saved those, because I can give those to the villagers for breeding. Oh, I didn't think of that until just now. My bad. My bad. Oh well. Not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. I can make do. I can make do. This too shall pass. That is a weird stained glass window. The nose just looks weird. The whole thing kind of looks weird, but the nose is particularly strange. Okay, anyway, let's get these put in place, and then with enough beds in place, we'll also get iron golems patrolling around the place, and that'll help keep the hostile mobs from getting too close to the villagers. So, that's cool. I already got water in there? Yes, I do. Good. I wasn't 100% sure if I had water in there. Hello, villagers! Little dummies. Here's some beds for you to register as yours. Preferably. And now... place down the rest, and this looks like as good a spot as any. Not going for anything fancy here, just want to place down the beds. So, doop, 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 doop. Ah. I at least want them in a straight line. Doobie, 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 dooba. Okay, so 2 beds up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 villagers could spawn from this villager breeder at a time. Or up to 10 at a time. And we've got 12 cells times 4 is 48 villagers. We need to have a full harvest of villagers. A full stock of villagers 5 times over. Well, not quite 5 times over. Let's say 4.5. Just over 4.5 times. Because we've already got 3 villagers in place. The weaponsmith, toolsmith, and the armorer. These guys are all in place, ready and waiting for trades, which I'm very grateful to them for that. But the one thing that's still stopping me at this point is I need to get more villagers over here so that I can stock up and start getting librarians in place to get enchanted books. And once I've got enchanted books, I can start getting all my gear fully powered up, ready to go towards entering the Nether and really exploring, because we need to find a Nether fortress as soon as possible. And that's not something you do easy. It's not something you do easy. It's not something you take lightly. That's what I meant to say. You don't take the Nether lightly. The moment you take it lightly is the moment that it will kill you, and you will get 0 warning. You'll be tearing your hair out of your head with frustration of dealing with the Nether. Trust me. It is just a bad, bad place to be. Got the windmill running. We need to go to the Nether before I can finish the elevator system. And I want to finish the elevator before we go about putting the roof on the thing. So, before we put the roof on the structure, I need to get access to the Nether. So we've still got a little more to do in that regard, but before we can do anything else, we do need to be able to get access to the Nether. And I'm thinking I'm going to put the portal in here. I'm going to knock out this wall, or this one, push in a little bit, and then set up the portal so that we can activate it and deactivate it. I'm going to put buttons in place with dispensers, if I can, so that we can activate the portal and break the portal just at the click of a button. That way, we've got a way to turn off the portal if the noise is still being heard elsewhere on the base and getting to be a nuisance. That is just... I just look over at that and I can't help but smile. Could I have done it differently? Maybe even better? Absolutely. But I am very pleased with how the windmills turned out. I may change the shape of the blade later. The shape of the fan, the spinny part, later. But right now, I like it. It looks pretty good. And I'm looking forward to getting the elevator built once we can get to the Nether. But again, we're not going to the Nether until I'm confident that I've got good enough gear to handle it. I at least want to have diamond gear before I go in the Nether. That's kind of how I've always rolled. That's how I've rolled for a long time now. And there's good reason for it. But anyway, that is probably going to be a next time thing to worry about. I am loving the way the base is going. We've got tree farming all over the place. We've got a barn for our animals, which we will equip with sliding doors, big slidey doors that'll go back and forth. You know, there'll be a door on this side that goes that way, a door on this side that goes that way. Big barn doors that actually slide open at the press of a button. We're going to further decorate the interior of the barn. We might put some storage up here in the top. Maybe try to find a way to funnel our crops up here from the storage silo, which we do have to tear down and rebuild the farming silo needs to be redone because I do not like the shape. But we've proven that we can make it. We've proven that we can make this grain silo serve as an automatic crop farm. We know it will work. We can build it again. More efficient and well, not necessarily more efficient, but more effective in design. And we'll actually be able to add flowers to it as well for dyes and bone meal, because that's mostly what we'll use that for. And we'll be able to get that going. And the windmill is turning. It is active. We can now set that up as a power generator for who knows how many builds elsewhere in the base. Because there's going to be more builds in the base, for sure. Little farms and processing systems to get all kinds of items going. That's going to be a thing for sure. But that'll be a next time thing to consider. For now, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to let me know by leaving a like, comment with what you enjoyed, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next stream or video. And this is big, share the video with your friends. Share the channel with your friends. Spread it around to anybody else who think might enjoy some Minecraft shenanigans, some gaming shenanigans. And until next time, I am JGarner1, your guide, bard, and humble host into the worlds of virtual and fantastical. And I'll see y'all next time right here on Guardian Studios. Bye!